Hey, it's Flynn here to help you make more money, save more time, and help more people too. And today we're talking emails, an integral part of your online business, but it wouldn't mean anything if nobody was opening those emails. So here are those 5 tips for you in no particular order. Tip number 1, resend your emails that you send out to people who don't open them. After a few days, it's totally okay to use whatever email service provider you have to send to those people who didn't open. Everybody has busy lives. We don't often see every single email that comes across our inbox. It's okay to do this. And I remember initially hearing this tip and was like, I'm scared of sending the same email to somebody else. But most email service providers like ConvertKit are now sophisticated enough to understand whether or not a person has opened that email. And a quick tip for you, just in case, I often change the subject line and maybe a little bit in the intro of that email just in case. But you will get higher email open rates guaranteed. So if you were to leave this video early, just take this one tip. It will guarantee higher open rates for you. Tip number 2, make sure the subject line is something that is relevant and worth opening. Obviously, your subject line is the first thing people see when they receive your email, and all that great content that you have inside, well, it doesn't matter if nobody opens. So make sure that subject line is worth opening. You can do that in a few different ways. Number 1, making sure that it's actually relevant to what it is that they might need help with. Number 2, perhaps even sharing a little bit of what's inside. And number 3, making it short enough for a person to understand. I think this is where a lot of people get it wrong. Email subject lines aren't very long in terms of it can get truncated, especially on a mobile device. So keeping it short and concise can encourage a person to open it up amongst all the other emails that they might be getting to. Now, quick side note about these subject lines. You could be inclined to write something a little bit exaggerated or outrageous so that you can get a person to open it. The most important thing is that you deliver on the promise or actually follow through with what the subject line says. Don't use clickbait. Clickbait turns into click hate, and we definitely don't want that to happen. Number 3, subscribe to your own email list so that you can see how that email is received and can make improvements over time. A lot of times you don't even know how your email is read until you actually see it in person amongst all the other emails that you might be getting at the same time. Does that subject line stand out? Is it actually something that I would click on if I saw it in my inbox? You can actually see for yourself when you make that happen. Now, another thing you could do is send yourself a test email before you send out the broadcast so that you can actually see it in your inbox in the context of how a person might actually receive that note from you. Another great thing about sending a test email to yourself is that you can double check all the links, you can read it out loud to make sure it's grammatically correct and all that good stuff. By doing this, you're going to improve the quality of your emails, of course, and thus encourage more people to open them when they receive them over time. Next, number 4, considering the time of the day where you schedule your emails to go out. Whether they're autoresponder emails or especially broadcast emails, the time of the day you send them can help encourage people to open them. Because if you were to send them at, for example, 2 a.m. in the morning, a number of emails might come in between then and when that person wakes up, where it might get lost in the mix. Typically, when I run promo emails or do really important broadcast emails, I send them and schedule them for about 7 a.m. in the morning Pacific time. That way, I kind of get the West Coast of the United States when everybody's waking up, when they first check their emails. Not too many other emails may come out before they wake up and see that. And also, I get the people right before they go to lunch on the East Coast. So I'm able to get people in the morning when they are more likely to open those emails. And of course, make sure you test on your own and you can change things over time to see what works best for you. 7 a.m. in the morning typically works best on the promotions that we do through our email list. Now, obviously, you might send out emails later in the day for specific reasons. For example, hey, there's only a few hours left for this promotion, or perhaps something that's time-based that you don't want to wait until the next day to send out, so you would send it the evening before. Again, it's up to you, but just pay attention to the time that you send the emails because that does matter. All right, and then finally, just write better emails. When you write better emails and there's more value in there, you share some wins, people are actually getting some good advice from you, people are gonna be more likely to open the future emails that you send out. One thing that I love to do is encourage people, and hopefully you can do this too, is one of the first emails that people get after they subscribe to your list, have it be something that includes a small quick win, something that they didn't have before that they can now do in a short time period to get a reward from you. That way they're gonna be more encouraged to open your future emails. You're essentially training your audience to wanna continue to open those emails in the future that come their way. So whether it's a value email or perhaps a promotional one, they're gonna be more likely to open it because you've proven that, hey, these are actually worth opening. So there you go, 5 tips to help you increase your email open rates. I'm gonna give you a 6th one actually before you go. And again, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below for which one of these that you haven't done, but you're going to implement. And it may be the 6th tip here. and that is to encourage people to reply back to you. This is especially helpful for you if you're a brand new business and you're just starting out, because you actually have the time to read each of these emails, but you also have the time to reply. And this is gonna be something that blows people's minds because they're not gonna be expecting that. And so this is a quick way to start to build some fans, to start communicating with your audience. It enables you to understand better what their problems and pains are so you can help them out. And it just has them realize that you are a real person on the other end of this internet where most people hide behind their keyboard. Well, you're there encouraging them to communicate with you, which definitely says a lot about you and why you're doing what you're doing. So good luck to you. Let me know below what tip of these 6 tips is your favorite and which one you're gonna implement. And again, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much and best of luck.